Welcome, everyone, to Chestnut Hill, home of the Boston College Eagles, where fans are quickly filling up Alumni Stadium in anticipation of a terrific clash we have ahead. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, a crew looking to make a statement, taking on a team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. And to keep this opening drive going, they'll need to convert 3rd and 1. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. 6th play of the drive coming up. Wants to adjust the pattern. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A 3rd down try for the offense. Trying play action. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. So the Boston College Eagles offense has its first opportunity of the day. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And the Golden Eagles line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Running to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
The play action fake. Going for the big play. Fires a ball. Now it's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The give to the left side. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Harding. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Boston College will send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Takes the handoff. It's Mitchell. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. The give to the tailback. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Looking for room. It's Mitchell. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. Ball's ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? They'll try to power their way ahead. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the ground with the back. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Pushes ahead. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Pushes for the goal line. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
He'll try to tack on one more. Oh, how could that happen? He misses the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Georgia is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of giving UGA the rest of the day off. They're up by 24 over Western Kentucky. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. There he goes. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll leave it with him. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Wants to throw on first down. Swings it out to the flat. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Gonna sling it on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Boston College now operates from the red zone. Looking for room, it's Richard. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. After picking up a couple, it's second and 8. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. It's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now with just a few seconds left, not enough time to run another play, but there is time to kick a field goal and take the lead. It's good. Easy call for the refs. There is a flag down on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, the offense will have to decide whether to take the points off the board. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rifles it down the middle. Makes a grab on the shot. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. We're all locked up here in the third quarter as he's set to kick it away. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the...
Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Golden Eagles are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bolden. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Golden Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Boston College will try to get it in on a first and goal. Looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Richard. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Second down, he'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Wide out trying to get it in. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Just drives it between the uprights. And they've regained the lead. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. The give to the back. Finding an escape route. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Mitchell. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. 1st and 10 as the clock winds under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Give to the running back. Breaks the tackle. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. We've reached the break. Boston College has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Michigan is just getting blown off the field right now. We've been watching big games in the Big House forever, and I've personally never seen anything like this. They're trailing by 23 to Oklahoma. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Bolden. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Meyer. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll try the run. Turning it on. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. The give and tick, 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 tick. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. At the 20, he's got space. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Mitchell. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. But getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th-quarter lead. They'll immediately call timeout. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
Boston College Eagles will take over 1st and 10.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18.
And that's a good 1st down for this offense. Get something positive going. Like, listen, the possessions are shrunk now. We're in the 4th quarter. The clock is ticking for us. Down 2 possessions.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. There's the pressure. Got him downfield. Still on his feet. All kinds of room to the right. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Boston College! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And man, what a game-changing tight play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a 1st down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. power football with the run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got the first down, looking for more. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They go to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Myers. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. The Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Under fire. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They'll go to the ground. Headed to the end zone. And it's a touchdown in the dying moments of the game.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And he misses it again. That's 3 in this game. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jones. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do